Brought to you by Wiggum's Wine Cellars, specialists in seafood with a massive choice of fine wines and champagne.
Brought to you by Miller's Town and Country Stores, Fordell, Hoyk and Peebles.
This afternoon we're at Raeburn Place for the Scottish Hydro Premier 1 clash between Edinburgh Accies and Ayr. Joint leaders in Premier 1, Ayr 15 points from 3 games and Edinburgh Accies 15 from 3 games. Only a points differential of +9 keeps the Edinburgh side just ahead of Ayr. Early on though, it was the visitors who put on the pressure. Wee bit of a fumble in midfield there. Stuart Moffat taking the ball forward, snaffled up by the Ayr midfield, and penalty to Ayr after only 5 minutes. Up step Fraser Climo, straight through the posts. Ayr 3-0 up. 20 minutes later, and after a fair bit of midfield sparring, the big man in the Accies pack really started to grind into the Ayr 8 and put them under a lot of pressure there. They're forced to give away the penalty right in front of the posts. No problem for David Duffus. Bang! 3-all. On the half hour, Ayr back inside the Accies half. Ball out to Damien Kelly. Supported there by Scott Sutherland and Paul Burke. Ball coming back for Jamie Hunter. Hunter out to Gordon Reid. That's known as a prop pass, not a pop pass. Andy Dunlop to Stephen Manning. Manning knocked into touch, but referee David Jack spotted a midfield defence, and Climo putting another 3 points on the board. Then Ayr going into half time, 6 points to 3 ahead.
Scrum Magazine. Subscribe online at scrummagazine.com.
Brought to you by Wiggum's Wine Cellars, specialists in seafood with a massive choice of fine wines and champagne.
Brought to you by Miller's Town and Country Stores, Fordell, Hoyk and Peebles.
Into the second half, and in the first couple of minutes, Accies camped on the Ayr line, and a magnificent shove, all sorts of pressure, and David Duffus diving on, got a hand to it, he said. No, you didn't, said the referee. Scrum back, and that was a chance missed by Accies, and then a loose kick downfield. Moved back in, taken by Grant Anderson, out to Cammy Taylor. Taylor looking for the outside, then taking the inside. Lovely wee shimmy off his left foot. Mark Stewart inside to Ross Currow. Then John Crossan, and finally the man on the end of it, Paul Burke. Crossan's back row buddy for the first try of the afternoon. 7 minutes into the second half. Climo to add the conversion. And suddenly Ayr 13 points to 3 ahead, and belying the fact that they're under an awful lot of pressure from the hefty Accies pack. A few minutes later, Rory Bonner feeding Ian Bertinussen out to Matty Cooper, held just short of the line, and Ayr killing the ball, and for that offence, well, Paul Burke is hero turned villain, got himself a yellow card. Got Accies another 3 points. Duffus, no problem with that one from right in front of the posts. And while there we're down to 14 men, well, just watch this run. And no surprise that big Stuart Moffat got 6 caps for Scotland. I tell you what, the way he's playing, he could almost get some more. That beautiful ball laid back. Duffus to Bonner, to Bertanussen, and in for the sweetest of tries. They take it to 11 points to 13, a gap of only 2 points, and Accies really with their tails up. 12 minutes to go. Line out steal there by John Crossan. Paul Burke thumping on there. Jamie Hunter taking on the defence. Taken out by his opposite number, David Duffus. Quick ball back from Air Scott Sutherland. But oh, his pass intercepted by Matthew Cooper. Going outside Stephen Manning's tackle. And was the big centre going to go all the way? No. Hauled down on the 22 by Ross Currow. Ball laid back on the Accies side. And Ayr very, very slow to get back. And as Rory Bonner slung it out, Mungo Strachan and Tom Brown got in the act before Ian Bertanussen, well, nearly had time to stop and tie his laces before he touched that one down. Ayr nowhere to be seen. And they enjoyed that one, and rightly so. It was a cracking try. Duffus adding the extra points and taking Accies to 18 points to 13 ahead. And as the game went into the final minutes, it looked as though Ayr were going to have to settle for a losing bonus. And a wee nip through there by Jamie Hunter. The ball worked out to Damien Kelly. Kelly laying it back again into midfield for Ayr. Stuart Finnick there. Grant Anderson taking on the defence. Ayr looking for quick ball against a tiring Accies side. Ross Currow out to Dougie Steele. Stephen Adair there in the line. Damien Kelly, was he going to get over? No, popped it up, and it's John McCrossan, the former Carter Queen's Park winger, tying the scores at 18 all. Climo missed the kick, and well, honours even. That's what it looked like it was going to be. But one final thrust from Ayr again. The ball out to McCrossan on the wing. Ayr again looking for quick ball. Hunter out to Climo. Fennick. Sutherland out to Paul Butt. The forward strung out here. Butt going outside. Tom Brown's tackle. Offload out of Stuart Moffat's tackle to Dougie Steele. Steele still with work to do, but beating the last man and going over for the try. And well, if you can hear strains of The Great Escape in the background, that would be quite appropriate for an Ayr side who had been under the cosh for most of the game. Climo's conversion stretched the margin to 7 points. And as the game went into the final minute, well, they're still giving the ball a bit of air, maybe looking for the bonus point, but that could be dangerous because that wee fumble gave Matthew Cooper the chance. Was he going to get in? No. Good tap tackle there by Jamie Hunter, but Accies still with the ball. Mungo Strachan taking it in. Accies needing quick ball, Ayr needing the turnover, and they got it. Final play, out to Mark Stewart, slammed downfield, and Accies could do nothing but knock the ball into touch. Final play of the game, referee blows the final whistle. Ayr had pinched it.
They were a very aggressive team. We turned up, it was a top of the table game, so we knew it was going to be tough. I don't think too many teams are going to come here and take too many points away, so we probably weren't at our best, but that was probably more to do with the way what they let us do. So I take my hat off to them boys, they're a good side.
So Accies' run comes to an end. Ayr move to the top of the table. 4 wins in a row for the men from Millbrae, but there's a long way to go yet in Scottish Hydro Premier 1. This is Ron Evans for Scottish Rugby Television at Raeburn Place.
Brought to you by Wiggum's Wine Cellars, specialists in seafood with a massive choice of fine wines and champagne.
Brought to you by Miller's Town and Country Stores, Fordell, Hoyk and Peebles.